Hi there, today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make biltong with your BiltongMate Biltong Spice Mix. So before you begin, get two shallow containers. The first one you'll fill with vinegar, just enough vinegar to cover the meat that you'll be dipping in there. And in the second one you'll place a layer of your BiltongMate Spice Mix. I like to leave a thin layer on the bottom, and then while I'm dipping, add more onto that as I need to, just that you don't waste spice. So that should be enough to get us started. You'll see that we'll probably add a little bit more as we're going along. So what we're going to be making today, we're going to start off with a few of the biltong slabs. So basically it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. You take each of your strips. Pretty much the 3 steps are: step 1, you just simply dip it in the vinegar. Step 2, you dip it in the biltong spice mix once each side. So it's simple as once on the one side, shake that so that all of the spice is level again. Once on the other side, again level it out. You'll notice the edges haven't been coated, so just go ahead and coat the edges. And we're done, and then lay it in a container that you'll be putting in the refrigerator. So we're pretty much going to do that for all 4 strips of our meat. Simply dip them in the vinegar, dip them in the spice. Now when you're dipping in the spice, resist the temptation to dip them more than once each side, or they will be too salty. This is the exact amount of spice to have them perfectly seasoned. So you'll notice that we're a little low on the spice. We can see the bottom of the container. So that's my cue to go ahead and add a little bit more of the spice mix. Again, level it out. Dip in the vinegar. Dip in the spice once each surface. Remember the edges. Also the top and bottom if they happen to be uncovered. And put it in the container. And there's our last biltong slab. Same deal, level out the spice mix. Once, and the sides. And we're done, that's it. So that's how we make season the biltong slabs. Now I'm going to show you how we do the biltong sticks. So the biltong sticks have been cut differently. They've been cut from the same piece of meat, but you'll see that the biltong strips have been cut so that they're half an inch thick rather than 3/4 of an inch thick, and also half an inch wide. Because they're such a small piece of meat, we don't want to coat the whole thing with spice mix, because again it'll be way too much spice mix. So for the perfect amount of seasoning on the spice mix, the way we do it is after dipping in the vinegar, we just dip it a single time in the spice mix and then lay them all together in a bowl. So again, put it in the vinegar, once in the spice mix, and it's done. So you'll notice that just the one side is coated, the rest is pretty much completely uncoated. But obviously it makes it very easy to just dip them, throw it in, take it out, and we're going to go through all of them in the same way. Throw it in, take it out. Just a few more to go. And we're done. So now we can get rid of the vinegar and the remaining spice. Pretty much for the biltong slabs, those are ready to go in the refrigerator once we've covered them. We do need to do one additional step for the biltong sticks. So you'll notice, because we dip them only once, is the perfect amount of spice for all of the sticks, but it isn't evenly distributed. So essentially all we do is mix it all together in whatever container we have, and you'll see that gives it a nice even coating. So at this stage both of them are ready to go in the refrigerator. If you're using them in a container that doesn't have a lid, simply take a piece of cling wrap. So So we're going to put a piece of cling wrap on both of the containers just to cover them. There's the one ready to go. And we're done. Now we put both of those in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. We are back. Both our biltong slabs and our biltong sticks have been marinating in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes now. Pretty much all we have to do is flip them over. So you'll notice that the salt has already started drawing some of the moisture out of the meat. Pretty much all we do is just flip each of the slabs over once, just that the spice can get evenly distributed. Cover that back up again, and it's ready to go back into the refrigerator for the last 30 minutes before we hang it. We do the same thing with the biltong sticks. Again, the easiest way to make sure all of the spices are evenly distributed. It's a lot easier, just mix them all together and you'll see that it all becomes evenly distributed again. So here we have the same deal. We'll cover both of them, both of the containers again, put them in the refrigerator for the last 30 minutes, and then they'll be ready to hang in the BiltongMate machine using the large hooks for the slabs and then the smaller hooks for the biltong sticks. And we're done. Both the biltong slabs and biltong sticks have now been in the refrigerator for an hour. All of those delicious flavors from the spices have been absorbed into the meat, and now they're both ready to hang in your BiltongMate. Enjoy your biltong.